So I recently played Runescape Dragonwilds for the first time, and it is in beta, which is the reason I haven't finished the main first quest. Now, there is, again, this is in beta. Literally just said that 5 seconds ago, but you can play this game multiplayer with up to 3 other friends. Now, I'm hoping that in the future, or on the full release, they increase this up to 8, maybe, just because I play Valheim with like 6 other friends. But this game plays like Valheim. Obviously, it's got RuneScape elements, so you got magic, you've got wood cutting, you've got rune crafting. Last time I logged in, I was being chased by goblins. You got goblins, you got rats, you got giant rats. They're the goblins. But like I said, this is based off RuneScape. Obviously, it's a survival crafting open world, whatever game. Oh, I think they're still around it. Okay. I didn't realize that it doesn't pause. He's kind of ran up on me. So the combat. Hold on, let me teleport some. There's teleporting, there's crafting, there's different like workbenches and workstations and everything. Again, you get giant rats here. And so right now I have air staff, so I'm casting wind bolt right there. But the problem is, since this game is in beta, while the trees all say 99, you can see that magic and ranged are stuck at level 1. They're not even in the game yet. You can use magic, you can use ranged, like the bows and the staff and everything, but you won't get any XP, you won't level anything up. Melee, however, is here. And so, but even the other skills that are here, they're capped at like 40 or 49. Get away from me! And so, as you can see, I'm obviously casting magic. I'm not getting any XP for it, so I'm not leveling anything up. But if I were to chop down this tree, for example, I'm getting XP right there, as you see the little circle. And so when you get XP for things, you unlock, for example, woodcutting. Every single level, you still get something. But at certain levels, it's not always 4, it's not always 11, but at certain levels, you unlock different things. Like this one says, you can do a different sort of overhead chop, so that now when it's on the ground, you do more damage, whatever. But also, you use less stamina when cutting wood or whatever it may be, less durability loss on equipment. And so, artisan, cooking, all this stuff you can level up, except for magic and range, which is the main reason I'm not going to keep playing the game. I did play a decent amount. I've discovered, I guess, a little over half of all regions. You start in this one, and as you go further into other regions, the enemies get more difficult, but they also drop better loot and materials that you need to further upgrade your stuff. And there's also quests like Dragon Slayer, and all the quests are real quests from OSRS. Now, they probably don't follow exactly the same, obviously, because it's not the same game, but they do have the same names, and it's generally the same thing. Like Restless Ghost, you have to get the Ghost Speak Amulet, go talk to ghosts, figure out what they want. Goblin Diplomacy, so you see what the goblins want, this and that. Dragon Slayer, go kill a dragon. Um, but there's a good amount of stuff to discover and look around and find, even though it's in beta right now. And then you can also teleport in this game. Some games, it's hard to play sometimes because they don't have fast travel or something. Like, I don't want to have to walk across the whole map every single time I need to go do something. But the cool thing about this game is while there aren't actual fast travel, like pre-made fast travel points, because usually if you find this castle, it'll have a name or something, and then you can fast travel to the castle. But here you can actually craft your own fast travel points. You just need to find dungeons and get these things called what is it called? Vault cores. As you get a vault core stone and rune essence. Rune essence is not hard to find, but also rune essence you use to craft runes, and you use these runes for magic or teleporting. Like to teleport, you need law runes based on how far you're going. 6 law runes to go here, 3, 2, for example, and like you need air runes to cast the wind bolt, as I'm doing. It goes down by 1 with every cast, and rune essence you find in these floating rock things over there that you see. So the cool thing is none of the materials are extremely hard to find until you start getting to the later areas, and then here these monsters kill you way faster. but it's it's pretty fun. The only thing is it's not complete, it's not finished, and I want to play once I have the magic skill unlocked, because I would like to have my magic skill, like when I get to the dragon, I'd like to fight it with magic and actually have things that would benefit me. Oh, there's the dragon. There's the dragon. And so the dragon would also come and attack you. He'll start dropping. I don't know if he's gonna attack me right now, but sometimes he'll just like do a giant line of fire and keep going. But yeah, while this game is fun and I'm enjoying it, it plays like Valheim. So if you like RuneScape, if you like Valheim, if you like crafting games, survival games, you're most likely gonna enjoy this game, and I think it's worth it. I think it's like $20 or $30, so it's not super expensive. Unlike the 60, 70, $80 games now that are gonna start coming out. But the only thing is, like, if you plan on binging it, or if you plan on playing ranged or magic, I'd say wait for either when those get released, or like there's an update for them, or until the full game releases. Because if not, you're gonna be feeling a little stuck like I am right now, and it's just not gonna be as fun. Even though I have had fun with whatever I've done so far, basically. And so I do recommend this game for anybody who likes that genre, but I would say wait. And because it's in beta, that's pretty much all I have to say. I mean, you have your inventory, just like any other survival crafting game. I do kind of wish that you can scroll through your hotbar. I know Valheim does that too, where you have to press some numbers in order to actually get to your stuff. You can't use a scroll wheel, which I wish they would just implement, because the scroll wheel isn't used for anything else anyways. But, you know, it's just a small thing. It's not the worst. It's not the end of the world. And then you have, like, thirst and hunger, and you have to make sure you're watching those, or else you start taking damage, or you start losing stamina, whatever it may be. But overall, I think it's pretty fun. Let me know what you think, whether or not you're thinking of picking it up. I know it's been out for a couple weeks now. I'm a little late to the review, but let me know what you're thinking, and let me know what other games I should play and review. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.